listen to these families and from Michael Scott himself about, you know, it's such a good reminder that this was a real life that lost years.
We're going to go back into the courtroom now.
Your Honor. My name is Phil Scott. Michael Scott is my son. My son was 17 years old on December the 6th, 1991, and that's a minor. When these occurred, he was a minor. I knew then, and I know now, that he had nothing to do with these crimes, nothing. From the time he was charged, through his convictions, his years in prison, the loss of his best friend, and the prolonged isolation that our family has gone through, we have never wavered in the belief of his innocence. As a father and a veteran, watching your son lose his youth and freedom for something he did not do is something that no parent should ever have to experience. We appreciate the fact that the court will now look at the truth and establish to all that Michael had nothing to do with this. These 4 kids had nothing to do with this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Scott.
Yep.
And we've been listening to Phil Scott, who is the father
This time, on behalf
of
of
Michael
I call
Scott.
Lisa McLean.
Again, just
Mike's mother.
very devastating testimony we're about to hear from Michael Scott's mother. Again, Michael Scott sentenced to life in prison for a crime that prosecutors and officials say he did not commit.
Please have a seat on the witness stand.
My name is Lisa McLean. I'm Michael's mother. In December 1991, Austin was shattered by the devastating news of the yogurt shop murders. At the time, Mike was 17 years old, attending high school. He went to McCallum High School and just living his teenage life. In October 1999, my world was shattered when my son was arrested for the murders. I knew then, as I've always known, he did not commit the crimes he was accused of. The years that Michael was incarcerated took a heavy toll on him and our family. There were times when I wasn't sure that we were all going to make it through this living nightmare. It was just, even though we knew the truth, it was hard showing that truth to the courts and proving it to them. Today, thank you very much, scientific evidence has done that. I want to thank the court for recognizing my son's innocence and for allowing this matter to be resolved. Thank you, Your Honor.
Lisa, before you step down, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Where did you come in from to testify here today? Where did you come in?
I live in Brady, Texas.
Came from Brady, Texas?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I passed the witness, Your Honor.
Again, we've listened, we've heard
Your Honor, at this time,
testimony
on behalf
from
of
Michael
Mike
Scott and
I
now
would
both
call
of
Debbie
his
Scott,
parents.
his stepmother, and
just
Debbie is D-E-B-I.
Very, very emotional and tragic. Judy Maggio, Lindsay Richards joining us. Just very, very tragic testimony again. And just hearing directly from the people who were absolutely at the center of this and so affected.
And the quote that I'm It's really struck me from Phil Scott, Michael Scott's father, was watching your
My
son
name is
lose his
Debbie
youth
Scott,
and freedom
and
is
I'm
something
Michael's
no
stepmom.
parent should have to
And I've known
experience.
Michael